Hi everyone, this is Dr. Santosh Kumar. I'm the Assistant Professor, Jain Institute of Technology, Davangere. In this video, I am going to demonstrate an experiment called diffraction grating experiment by using the laser diffraction pattern. I hope this video will helpful for you people for better understanding of this particular experiment. Let us see what is the aim of the experiment in the next slide. The aim of the particular experiment is to determine the wavelength of a given semiconducting laser light using diffraction by calculating grating constant. This is the aim of the experiment. In order to understand this particular experiment completely, first we shall look up what is diffraction. What is diffraction? The diffraction is an optical behavior of light or wave nature of light. This is the phenomena of bending of light around the corners of small obstacles and hence its encroachment into the region of geometrical shadow. This pattern was first noticed by or discovered by Professor Grimaldi in the year 1665. This is the definition of the diffraction. So what will be the condition of diffraction? The first condition, it is a very much important. The condition is very simple. The light can diffract it only when the condition, that is size of this slit, is compared to the wavelength of light. This is the only one condition based on which the diffraction occurs in the geometrical shadow. So this condition is helpful for the identification of size of the slit by subjecting it into the diffraction by using the known wavelength. This is very important, and also we can identify the size of the obstacle which is going to be exist in the path of light by using the laser. You can see the diffraction grating in this particular slide. The diffraction grating having a small window which consists of large number of equi-spaced slit and opaque lines. Suppose if you maximize the image which is taken at the window, we will see this is the kind of pattern. You can see these are the large number of equidistant slit and opaque lines, and this grating, it consists of a large number of equidistant slit and opaque lines. This is one of the kind of optical device, and we can get the grating constant. The grating constant is the sum of the width of the slit and width of opaque lines, or in other words, the distance between two consecutive slits or two consecutive opaque line is called the grating constant. That we need to be find by using calculation. The operators required to conduct this particular experiments is laser source, that is called semiconducting laser. Next is diffraction grating, that is laser grating, which is having the LPI, that is 500 LPI. Next, the image screen, we need to get the pattern, and meter scale to measure the distance between the spots which is occur in the screen and the distance between the grating and the screen. The formula used for the conduction of this particular experiment, that is, so to determine the wavelength of laser source, we can use the formula lambda is equal to d sin theta m divided by m, where m is the order of diffraction, theta is the angle of diffraction, and the angle of diffraction can be calculated by using the relation, that is theta m is equal to tan inverse of xm by f in terms of degree, where d is equal to 1 by n, it is called as a grating constant, n is the number of lines per inch in the grating element, m is the order of diffraction, that will be varies from 1, 2, 3, etc., and xm is the distance between the mth reading and the central maxima. F is the distance between the grating and the screen in terms of centimeters. These are the formulas which are used. And the observation, the distance between the grating and the screen is taken as 100 centimeter. This we need to be adjust first by using the scale. The second is The number of lines exist in the grating is 500 lpa, that means lines per inch. The grating constant can be calculated by using the 500 lpa. D is equals to 1 by n, that is 1 by 500 in terms of inch. If you take in terms of centimeters, that is 2.54 divided by 500 centimeters, because we are using 1 inch is equals to 2.54 centimeters. Upon calculation, the value will be like this: 5.08 into 10 raised to minus 5 meters. This is the observation, and also this will be the pattern of calculation of grating constant. And you can see in the ray diagram, the laser light which is going to be incident on the grating, and then which undergoes diffraction and which can fall at the different positions on the screen. So where m is equals to 0 means it is undiffracted ray, where we cannot identify any kind of change in the path of light, that will be as straight as the source that can be fall on the screen. As like that, the order can be varies from 1, 2, 3, etc. like that. So if you take the pattern, it will be looks like this: central, which is having a maxima. When you move away from the center, you will get the various orders of diffraction. You can see the order of diffraction increases, the order of intensity fall on this screen also decreases. So on either side we will get the same type. So first order to first order, that distance is 2xm x1, second order to second order 2x2. Likewise we will get the different orders of diffraction. Let us see the conduction of this particular experiment in the next slide. The apparatus are in this particular experiment is, this one is the laser source called as semiconductor laser or gallium arsenide laser, and this will be the power supply which is given to the laser, and the laser which generates the monochromatic light that will be emerges out of this particular end. This is the plane where we can get the laser beam. Next is in between the, upon that the laser beam we have here, this is the grating holder, we need to mount the grating. And next is here you can see this is the screen which is meant for to mark the diffraction pattern which is appear on the screen, which also contains a plane sheet. The plane sheet is required for to get the pattern of diffraction. How can we get the pattern of diffraction? First, initially you can see that there is a scale in between the screen and grating. This is the point where the scale needs to start, and this is the point where the diffraction starts to origin. So in between the screen and the grating, the length will be 1 meter. 1 meter exactly. You need to adjust this kind of arrangement. Later you can switch on the monochromatic light, that means a laser that will be marked on the some part of the screen. You can see there will be a light which is going to be fall on the screen. You have to put a dot at this particular point. So this is a point called zeroth order or undiffracted beam. Now I need to introduce a grating. See, this will be the grating, and we are having the window where we will get the slits, and if you introduce in between the screen and the laser, there will be a grating. Suppose if you introduce like this, exactly at the center we will get the diffraction pattern. You may get initially was only one beam, now it will be many number of spots. So this is earlier we have marked as a zeroth order or undiffracted beam, and there will be the first reading, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth in the left side. Similarly in the right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 from the central spot. This is the central spot. From the central spot, 9 point in the left side and 9 point in the right side. This pattern is occurred because of the diffraction of the light from the diffraction grating. This is the light. This is the grating where you will get the diffraction pattern. Upon this, we will go for marking the points on the screen. This will be the pattern of obtaining the diffraction. So next is to make the pattern into the standard form of diffraction. I will show you how we can make it as a standard form. So now you have to remove the paper from the screen and you take the paper. This will be the point. This is called as undiffracted beam. This is the first order, this is the second order, this is the third order, fourth order, fifth order, sixth order, seventh order, eighth order, ninth order. Similarly, first order, second order, third order, fourth order, fifth order, sixth order, seventh order, eighth order, ninth order. Okay, this is the pattern. This is the pattern of diffraction. Next is measure from the distance from ear to ear. This by using the ordinary scale. This is how much. This is called as x2 x1 is equals to how much. And similarly, you measure the length from ear to ear. The length is how much? That is 2x2. X is the distance. 2 means we are taking the first order diffraction from the left side and first order diffraction from the right side. This is x and this is x. Will becomes a 2x. 1 is the first order. 2x2 second order distance. And similarly, from third order to third order, it is the length which is going to be 2x3. Likewise, we can take, this will be the length from ear to ear. This is the length from ear to ear. By using the ordinary scale, you will get, this is 2x9. This is the ninth reading. So likewise, you have to get the pattern of diffraction. I will show you 1 or 2 readings. Now you can see. This is the distance. I will show you. And here I will show you. This is F value. F is equals to 1 meter or 100 centimeter. This is 100 centimeter because we are measuring in terms of x is in terms of centimeters. So from ear to ear is, that is 2x1 is equals to how much? It is about 2.8 centimeter. Similarly, x2 is equals to 5.4 centimeter. Similarly, 2x3 is equals to how much? So this is from the point where it ear to ear is 8.2 centimeter. So likewise, so ninth reading to ninth reading. So likewise, you may get up to ninth reading. I can show you directly the ninth reading. Ninth reading is from where to where? This is the point. This is the point and this is the point. 23.7. 2x9 is equals to 23.7 centimeter. This is a method of obtaining the 2x1, 2x2, 2x3, 2x4, 2x5. Likewise, 2x9 last reading. So enter this value in the given tabular column. This is the method of recording the readings of this particular pattern. So the calculation, upon getting the values of xn, and F, we will calculate the grating constant, that is using D is equals to 1 inch by 500, 1 inch is equals to 2.54 centimeters, that divided by 500. Finally we will get the value, that is 5.08 into 10 raised to power minus 5 meters. Similarly theta is equals to tan inverse of xm by f, that is 1.3 divided by 100, it is equal to 0.744. It is an angle of diffraction. For the first order, the value of lambda is equals to d sin theta. Theta is equals to 0.744 divided by 1. So finally we will get the values of. So you can see this is the different values which is noted in the tabular column for the first order. In the experimentally I have used the blue color values, they are experimentally verified, but I have taken the old value that is written in the bracket. So I have calculated the same value and I have identified, I have determined the wavelength that will be order which is given in the tabular column. So first is 2xm, that is first order to first order distance, second order to second order different distance, third order to third order distance, and then finally we will get the xm by dividing the previous value of the column and then calculated the angle, similarly calculated the wavelength by using the formulas. Finally you take the average of all the values in the last column of the tabular column, that is equals to lambda is equals to 6.588 into 10 raised to minus 7 meters. This will be the answer for this particular experiment that we need to be find.